Hard to stop a determined woman and her skid steer. Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Rolling Hills Farm. Today, a chilly September day, one of those jobs that happens every September, hauling this gravity box full of oats into the feed mill so we can have it mixed with corn and get our winter's feed for the cows in the bin. So let's get going. There, finished pile of grain, half and half. It's about 7,000 pounds for this winter. Got our little vent tubes here so that if there's any warmth from the molasses, it vents out this way. Once we know the grain isn't going to heat up, we'll haul a second load, probably later this winter. One of the projects we're hoping to get to yet this fall is to build our small calving shelter, some additional protection for the cows waiting to calve next spring. So there's the new site, or the site for the new calving barn right there. It's really just a windbreak with a roof on it, a small calving shelter alongside the main calving barn. And we want it there because that camera right there watches this whole area, and it'll allow us to keep an eye on the cows who aren't inside getting ready to calve, but who might be close. We cut the lumber for this shed last winter off our property and had it milled by a friend. We're going to build it similar to the shed you see here, just about 18 feet wide by 12 feet deep. So Dawn's coming out here to start doing the site prep. We know there's a few rocks there, so we're going to do a little excavating and see what we can find. But there's some really big ones over there and over there that we're not going to touch. I'm afraid there might be some big ones down here too. We'll find out. Well, Dawn has found the granddaddy of all rocks out here where we want to put the extra calving shed. She's not letting a little rock stand in the way of her new shed. Nothing a little determination and a good skid steer won't solve.
I just want to clear that little bit of space and then level it so that when we come in the back gate for feeding, we can get in there without hitting rocks, the bigger rocks anyway.
Well, it's morning and our our warm weather has disappeared. We've actually got frost. You can see my breath this morning. So as you can see in the middle pen where we were working, we now have the 2 steers who need to get fattened up to go to freezer camp. So I think time has run out for building our little windbreak, but at least we've got the site prep done. Typically we like to leave our steers on pasture for as long as possible, but our customers are real fans of traditionally fattened beef, and so these guys, like all the steers before, will get finished on a mix of our own grain and corn that we got from the feed mill. It'll put on the kind of fat that our customers like and are willing to pay for. Well, we've made quite a transition in just a very short amount of time to this chilly fall weather after an extended summer. Up next, well, it's time to wean calves, to fill up that pen with our yearling or our 6-month-old calves and get them weaned from their mothers, and then get them up the head gate here for their annual shots, and get the vet out for preg checking. So a lot of cattle work to come. We'll be back then. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then.